Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to be checking this video together. Let's check it out.
Hello everybody, welcome to the impressive channel. Jeannie Mai is furious with Jeezy because he is refusing to pay the money he owed in their divorce settlement. Now, Jeannie and Jeezy finalized their divorce after only 2 years of marriage, and during their divorce proceedings, there were a lot of scathing allegations. Jeannie accused Jeezy of DV. She said that he was controlling and he was whooping her upside her head, and she also felt like her daughter wasn't safe with him because he would allow his guns to be around. She also had suspicions that Jeezy was cheating on her. Now, Jeezy claimed that all of her allegations were false. He said that Jeannie still wanted to be with him and have a baby with him, but he didn't want to be with her, which is why he filed for divorce. And after he left her, she came out with these allegations against him all of a sudden. And she also allegedly was making it difficult for him to be in their daughter's life. So there was a lot of mess going on throughout their divorce, but eventually they did finalize it and they actually reached a settlement that was sealed. However, Jeannie is now coming back at Jeezy because he has yet to pay what he owes. In fact, he was supposed to deposit $500,000 in an account for their daughter. He already owes $4,000 for their daughter's tuition and daycare costs. He also owes Jeannie his 2021 Range Rover and his 2022 Ford Bronco, but he has yet to transfer those titles to Jeannie. Also, Jeannie claims that he's supposed to cover her rent for May through August, but he has yet to reimburse her for the $92,000 that he owes her for nearly 4 months of rent payments. Now, that's a lot of money, $92,000 for only 4 months of rent. Where on earth is Jeannie staying at? She must live in a ritzy community, but dang, $92,000? Hoo-wee! I know she was mad that she had to pay money for that because Jeezy was supposed to pay that rent. Also, Jeannie says her lawyers have tried to get Jeezy to follow through on their settlement, but he stopped talking to her in July. And now she's trying to reinforce this settlement through the courts, and she wants him held in contempt. Hoo-wee! So
My problem is, or what I have to say is, or what I don't understand is this celebrities normalizing toxic relationship, normalizing divorce, normalizing some things that are not supposed to be normal is what is not making sense. Because wait, what?
held in contempt. Whoo-wee! So Jeezy could be looking at some serious legal trouble if he doesn't pay up that money that he owes Jeannie. Jeannie is not playing around with him, and some people might think, oh, she's doing this because she's bitter that he left her. That could possibly be the reason. I do think Jeannie was hurt that he divorced her, but when you consider all the things that she accused him of, and on top of that, he left her and humiliated her, he should pay up. He should, especially for their daughter. There's no reason why he shouldn't pay their daughter's tuition fees. That's his responsibility. Now, when it comes to paying for Jeannie's rent, I'm gonna need Jeannie to move out and find a place that's more affordable, because racking up $92,417 in rent in less than 4 months is crazy. That's crazy. But as crazy as it is, this is what Jeezy agreed to pay. And I know some people think, oh, Jeannie's being greedy. She just wants his money. I mean, yeah, he's going to have to pay up some money, especially since he mistreated her in the marriage, allegedly. And also, he left her and made her a single mother. She didn't ask for that. Before she met Jeezy, Jeannie didn't even want children. So now she's a single mom. So yeah, he's going to have to pay her a little something, and he's going to have to take care of that baby. Now, I want to move on and talk about this. I thought this was interesting. The former NFL player Cam Newton's baby mama named Kia Proctor came out and revealed the reason why she left Cam. She left him because she was led to believe that they would get married down the line, but it never happened because Cam impregnated another woman.
Now let's go back to Jeezy and Jeannie Mai, because that that is not making sense. What do you think? Because one of them is using one of them. And obviously, we are not even understanding which one is using which one. Some people know the answer. But let's talk about this scam meeting. For me, I've intentionally decided not to say nothing about this scam meetings in business because it's not making sense. The fact that lots of these celebrities normalize some certain things that are not normal is what I'm not understanding, is what is not making sense. Because regular people like us or other regular people look at this and do the exact same because celebrities are pushing this forward.
People always ask, "Oh, why are you like? What happened with your marriage?" Or like, "Why you're not in a relationship?" And I always say I was never married, but the relationship I thought it was going towards marriage, and then my partner at the time had an outside baby. He had a baby outside of our relationship that I was not okay with, and we were not married, so. I'm like, if I'm not about to deal with this because I thought this, what we had, was something way more special than the way you're treating it. And I felt like I had no choice but to leave. I had to choose me and my kids over what he was about to put me through. So.
Now, for those who don't know, Kia is Cam's first baby mama. She has 5 children with him. I think one of her children is from a previous relationship. I don't know, but I know for a fact she has 4 with Cam, and she had 4 children with him back to back to back.
So it was every year I was pregnant for 4 years straight.
And she stayed home. She took care of the home, and she did all of this thinking that she would eventually become Cam's wife.
Wait. Getting pregnant for a man who is not your father, who is not your husband. I take it back. Getting pregnant for a man who is not your husband, is not married to you 4 times, and you expect him to marry you. You've already given him everything. So what is different? What do you think is going to change? 4 times, 4. Expecting for him to marry you, or go pay your bride price, or do the marital stuff. You're already doing it for free. Really? What's wrong with some of these women? You're doing it for free. What? Nah. Okay, every year back to back. Okay.
And she stayed home. She took care of the home, and she did all of this thinking that she would eventually become Cam's wife, but he never put a ring on it. Instead, he moved on and had another baby with another woman named Lorena Shaw. And this, of course, devastated Kia, and she broke up with him. Now, when I look at Kia's situation, I can't help but think that this situation might repeat itself with Cam's current baby mama, Jasmine Brown. Jasmine is a social media comedian. She also goes by the name Jazzy, and she's been very vocal about being the best servant to Cam and being the best mother to his children. She really does everything for him, and there's no question that she's doing all of this in hopes that she would eventually get a ring. And it's
Jazzy from Zatima, Tyler Perry, Zatima. No. Oh, no. Okay.
This in hopes that she would eventually get a ring. And it's so interesting because she used to criticize women who do the things that she's currently doing for her man now.
This message is for all the pick-me's. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, you gonna genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the shit I do for him is natural. And your natural is gonna get played. If you are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, providing pussy whenever he wants, and he's giving you the minimum, he's never going to do more. And he's never gonna tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him.
Now, I think this video was from 2 or 3 years ago, but it's so crazy listening to it now because she's currently acting like the same women that she was criticizing. She proudly admits that she serves Cam. She does everything for him and his family. And he's just accepting all of it. I mean, he realizes that he doesn't have to give her a serious commitment because she's already acting like a wife. So why marry her? So Jasmine is currently allowing herself to be played, but she has to make it seem to the public that she's okay with it.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how are you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like he's rotten, but I love that. Like I want him to be there. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining, but my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself, but now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like that's who I am. Like if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
I remember this podcast. I remember this very well, very, very well. I remember it because
I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest.
I'm doing, it's like, I don't know what y'all do. You know what I'm doing? I just had dinner with my man and my bonus children. A meal that I cooked. Looked around, seen everybody eating up all the shit that I made with love. You know what else I'm doing? About to go get ice cream with my and my bonus children. You think I give a about what a bitch is saying about me and how I live my life? I don't. I'm happy. Y'all can have that shit. Yes, I see I'm going viral. Yes, I see that video is going everywhere. And I said what I said. However, what you think I'm doing? Oh, and later after I eat ice cream, I'm gonna scratch my back to sleep. Period.
So if y'all don't know, I'm the third one and this is his sixth child. Someone said, whoa. Right, couldn't have been me. All right, till Larissa put that pressure on you. Oh my God. I could never be with nobody. Okay. Until $100 million start putting the pressure on you, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I don't know about y'all. I don't know what brings you guys joy, but it really brings me joy to serve. I love being a servant. I love to serve. It just brings me joy. I love it. I love serving. I love it. I love it. I don't give a damn. I'll be up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, cooking breakfast, serving. I just love that. I love it. Yeah. It's like, it just gives me purpose. And now with the new baby, now I just feel even more purposeful, especially like when I breastfeed. I feel so full of life. I love it. I love it.
Now, I want to say there's nothing wrong with wanting to serve your partner. I don't think what Jasmine is doing is wrong. I just feel like she is kind of being taken advantage of because Cam is not really willing to commit to her for real, for real.
Yes.
Now, I know Cam is taking care of her financially, and I get it. I understand the appeal of being financially secure. But in Jasmine's situation, I don't think money is going to completely suffice for her in the long run because I think she really wants Cam to commit to her. She even said she wants to heal him with her love. So she's doing everything she possibly can to be the one that he chooses. But unfortunately, I think Cam is going to play Jasmine the same way he played Kia. Cam has no interest in getting married. I don't know if y'all saw his interview that he did with Dr. Bryant, but he admitted that he's very fearful of marriage because he doesn't want to go through a divorce. I could understand his fears because he's a man who made a lot of money in his football career. And when you look at situations like what happened with Jeannie and Jeezy, you could kind of understand why people like Cam Newton would be scared to go through a marriage and think of the possibility of a divorce when things don't turn out well. So I can understand his fears there. And I understand why he's taking his time, because people need to take their time before rushing into a marriage. However, it is off-putting that he's creating multiple children with multiple women. You know, he got with his first baby mama, Kia, and cheated on her and impregnated another woman. And he expected Kia to stay and accept that outside baby, but she was like, no. And now he moved on to Jasmine and he impregnated her, and he's going to do the same thing to Jasmine. He's going to move on and impregnate another woman because he wants more children. And ultimately, the children suffer in all of this because he is creating broken homes.
Yes. Yes, I intentionally did not want to say nothing, but when I saw this, Jazzy, I just couldn't believe it. Like, wait, what? This is like broken family at its peak, and it is trying to be normal, or this is looking like it's gonna be normalized, because lots of regular people will look at this and be like, yeah, it is okay. It is okay to them, and regular people would also follow suit, which is not even making sense. You kidding? Yo,
Even though he is an active father, his children still don't have that singular unit where they have both parents in the home. So he's just creating broken homes here and there. And I really don't understand it, because it's not like he grew up in a single parent home. I mean, he grew up with two parents, both of them married, both of them in the church. So it's kind of odd to see him operating in this way. I don't get it. Maybe there's something deeper going on with that, and he needs to do some self-reflection to unpack it, or get some therapy or something. But he would rather create broken homes instead of actually getting married.
I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No, baby.
Cool.
It's
By how
8.
many women?
3. And this is the kicker. I want more. Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent
I
of
just
just
want
saying,
God
about
to
your
bring
wife?
him. I just want God to bring him.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. So, as you would say it, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree. I'm just taking my time. I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears, but you will selfishly create broken families. And yeah, that is a low-functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife, and then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and this box. And then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're going to feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy.
Ooh, child, she ate him up. She ate him up. But
she did.
That's what Cam is doing. He's doing exactly what she said. He's creating all these babies with all these different women, and he will go on to the next woman eventually and create a baby with her. And Jasmine has to be prepared for that. She has to really pay attention to his patterns, because it's all going to affect her and her child. But I can't feel too sorry for Jasmine, because she signed up for this, and she's probably going to stay with Cam for as long as she could. So I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he did her the same way he did Kia. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Because he's intentionally doing this, and we get it. We get his fear for divorce, because lots of people are scared of getting divorced. than getting married, because they see what it's doing to other people and they don't want to be part of it. But at the same time, look at his patterns. His patterns are not even helping, because obviously you rather create multiple children with multiple different women than get married and stay married. Be married to at least one, but rather have multiple baby mamas, broken homes, broken families, because make it make sense and not even think about his kids, what the damages is gonna do to his kids, but rather to himself. Because now it's not just him, kids are involved, and it's gonna be worse or damaging to the kids. Make it make sense. I intentionally did not want to say nothing about this commuting, but seeing this doesn't even make sense. And how did we get here? Why are people trying to normalize this behavior? It is not making sense to me. Never will it be. But let me know what you think about this so far. I want to believe some of these women already knew what they were getting into already. So part of it is also their fault, because them also being a contributing factor to this and enabling this. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment down below. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that. You can share the useful information I think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next